What's going on, guys? Asian Guy here, bringing you a video from the Japan server of One Piece Treasure Cruise. We have got the information for the 6+ V2 Dex Omega LUL JINBE. We'll get into that in a moment, and we have also got the information for the new free-to-play Coliseum unit, which is going to be Orochi, which is pretty hype because Orochi incoming means Odin, incoming means a bunch of other units incoming. So yeah, that Orochi, despite being incredibly ugly, is a very good unit. One of the best free-to-play units we've had in a very, very long time. So this JINBE, severely underwhelming for PvE players. However, for PvP, and this might indicate that Japan is heading towards the game focusing more around PvP, we are going to be getting a bunch of character buffs in around 3 days time as well. A lot of Dex units are going to get buffed during that update. This JINBE is also a very good PvP unit. Now, his original kit was, you know, even when he released as a 6-star, thank you to Koala-san, by the way, for the translations and information. This JINBE on release, when he came out, was very underwhelming. He was very, very mediocre by those standards of that time. And again, by today's standards, he's extremely underwhelming because he's just behind the curve significantly. So, the artwork is fire. But Dex JINBE 6+, oh boy, it's a stinker, guys. It's an absolute stinker. So, his captain ability, when the crew has a strength, dex, and psi characters, so you do need to have one of each minimum, strength, dex, and psi, which is already not good. Boosts attack of strength, dex, and psi characters by a flat 4 times, which is, honestly speaking, by today's standards, average. HP by 1.35 times, which is good. Crew will treat Dex, Recovery, and Tandem as beneficial. That's not bad. Now, with the key limit break, this changes to when the crew has a Strength, Dex, and Psi character, boost attack of Strength, Dex, and Psi characters by 4 times, HP by 1.35 times, and crew will instead, this is the difference here, treat Strength Orbs, Dex, Recovery, and Tandem Orbs as beneficial. So Strength Orbs, pretty big there because if you're running JINBE, he's going to be Dex, and you want those Strength Orbs to count as beneficial, so the badly matching orbs are essentially eliminated. But yes, this is not worth key limit breaking. This is not a unit worth investing all your resources into. Unless you're a mega JINBE fan, I would not see any reason why you would do that. The special has also been upgraded to cut the HP of all enemies by 20%, which is the same as before. For 1 turn, boost attack of strength, dex, and psi characters by 2 times. And when the crew has a strength, dex, quick, psi, and int orb, for 2 turns, boost attack of strength, dex, and psi characters by 2.25 times, and will treat color orbs as beneficial. Now, this special is a stinker. This is an absolute stinker. Now, the HP cut is okay, but HP cut's not that big of a deal if it doesn't go through barriers or defensive effects these days. For 1 turn, giving the 2 times attack boost is very much okay, and it's for strength, dex, and psi units, which is good for the team if you are for some reason running this JINBE as your captain. But to activate the 2.25 times attack boost, it is 2 turns, so it's good for enemies that revive. You need to have a strength, a dex, a quick, and a psi, and an int orb on your team. Now, you can achieve this with, I believe, rare recruits, the rare recruits that came out with this. There's a limited rare recruit Hody that will make it easier to achieve this. I think Aladdin and Purarine help to achieve this, but you're sacrificing so many slots on your team to do that. For a 2.25 times attack boost that lasts 2 turns, that's a no bueno. However, in terms of flat boost and the HP count, it's not bad. It's a HP count and attack boost. There's no orb manipulation in there, unfortunately. He is a tanky captain. He's a decent flat attack boost captain, but he is, you know, if you ever look up mediocrity in a dictionary, guys, you're just going to see a picture of this JINBE. Like, this is the definition of mediocre coming out on Japan right now. Like, the last legend we had was Psi Super Type Boa Hancock. The last legend upgrade we had, Super Evolution, was the V2 6+ Rayleigh, and he has gone from, his change was massive. His change was freaking absurd. He went from a 3.5 times boost to a 4.5 times universal boost at low HP, which is freaking crazy. This JINBE has gone from a 3.5 times to a 4 times into a 4 times flat boost. And by 3.5 times and 4 times, I believe you need matching orbs to have 4 times attack boost before. However, artwork is great. The main thing about this Jinbe though is his PvP abilities. His PvP abilities, I think they have actually changed. Let me check that in game for you guys actually. I think this Jinbe's PvP abilities have actually changed, and if they have, he's got a massive upgrade. Otherwise, I've just been sleeping on this Jinbe the whole time. He has got an absolutely astronomical W of an upgrade, because I looked at this PvP kit, and this is honestly like top 10, maybe even top 5 PvP unit, and that's exactly what happened to Rayleigh. Rayleigh V2 was trash. He was absolutely trash in PvP. The 6+ came along, and he's arguably the #1 unit in PvP right now, alongside Shanks' crew and the PvP Whitebeard. And I genuinely mean that. That's no exaggeration. You will see Rayleigh in like 60, maybe 70% of PvP teams in the top 100, because he is that broken in PvP. Now, this Jinbe is on that same scale. So Jinbe now will cut the HP of enemies in a medium range by 32%, will give level 4 attack up to fighter, slasher, and shooter allies, as well as level 4 defense up, and this will last 25 seconds. This is very similar to the Shanks crew special. It is a higher cooldown at 31. However, the buffs last way longer, the HP cut is bigger, so this is a much better version of the Shanks crew special, although it only applies to fighter, slasher, and shooter units, which is unfortunate because this does not include free spirit characters. But a lot of free spirit characters, the good ones especially, are either fighter, slasher, or shooter units. You've got Boa Hancock, who is a fighter if you 6+, so if you keep her 6-star, she's a shooter. You've got the Law, who's a slasher, and most of the Luffy units are fighters. You've got Luffy Zoro, which is slasher as well. So he still covers a lot of units here. His Pirate Festival ability, so the captain ability or passive, whatever you want to call it, is also very, very good. Level 6 HP up to Strength, Dex, and Psi allies. Level 1 defense up, and level 1 increase enemies' rate of missing an attack. So miss rate up, which is also very, very good. This is honestly a top 10 legend, not even top 10 legend, top 10 overall unit, because PvP Whitebeard is not a legend, but he's like one of the best units in the game for PvP right now. This is a top 10 legend for PvP right now. And before, if I was to show you what it was before, let me quickly get the screen up on for you guys so you can see what we're looking at here. This Jinbe, remember guys, the 6+ now gives a 32% HP cut, level 4 attack up, level 4 defense up to fighter, slasher, and shooter allies. Right? Before, he gave a 12% HP cut. 12%. They've given him from 12% to 32% HP cut. The attack boost is still the same. Fighter, slasher, shooter, a level 4 attack boost, level 4 defense up. But it's only 19 seconds. This has been buffed to 25 seconds, and the cooldown is 31. So that is very, 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 very good. And of course, if you do limit break plus him, he's going to have much better stats than this. Right now, if we take a look here, his attack goes up to 2,303. Mine right now was at 1,667. So yes, very, very big difference there. I don't have candy on mine actually, so I would guess maybe like a 200, 300 attack stat buff. Now this sugo-fest, guys, you might call me crazy, but I think this sugo-fest is actually very, very, very good for the people who are missing 6+ V2 Rayleigh, because this unit, I think, is going to be really, really good for people who don't have any of the top tier captains like Shanks crew, top tier rainbow captains, that is Shanks crew, the new Law, the V2 Snake Man, the Luffy Law. This Rayleigh is a very, very good rainbow captain. As I said, with limit break plus, will go up to a 4.5 times flat boost. And the structure of the sugo-fest is 1 time sugo rare up, so 1 time Zedra raid up. First multi is a discount at 30 gems. Second multi is 40 gems. Third multi is a guaranteed legend. The fourth multi, so for a total of 170 gems, you are guaranteed an already super evolved V2 Rayleigh. Now, if you ever want to take PvP seriously, this unit is a must-have unit. Let me show you very quickly in PvP, guys. what we're looking at in the top 100. You're gonna see so many freaking V2 6+ Rayleighs. This unit is freaking busted for PvP. He's so good, and he is a rainbow unit, rainbow captain, rainbow passive in PvP. Right, so unfortunately I have time traveled here, so you're not able to see that, so give me one moment. Alrighty, so hopefully we can load in. I've reset my time and date, so it's the correct time and date. To time travel, by the way, guys, you just got to roll forward your calendar date forwards on your iPhone, your Android, your Google phone, whatever phone you're using, whatever device you're using. If you want to time travel ahead and see what's coming, as long as the data download has already loaded into your phone, you will be able to see what's going to be arriving on global, Japan, Korea in like the next week or so. So just got to change your date and time. Hopefully you can load in. This is something I really hope Yoshi-san fixes, is the loading times, because they are right now tragic. They're absolutely abysmal right now. I wonder how much longer we're going to have to sit here for. Right. It's not looking good, guys. It's not looking good. Well, in the meantime, I don't even know what to say right now, guys. Other than this Jinbe is, I want to say he's trash, but, you know, people are not going to get that. That's, you know, I don't know how to pronounce this word, hyperbole, or hyperbole, where you're intentionally exaggerating to emphasize. In this case, to emphasize the meme that is Jinbe. But, you know, I want to call him trash. When I normally call stuff trash, guys, that's what I normally mean, right? They're like a mediocre, or they're like average or slightly above average, but compared to the top of the top is a trash. Is a big fat trash. But, dude, what is this loading time? Yoshi-san, please fix this loading time. This is not acceptable. Right, we're still loading in. Let's move on to Orochi in the meantime. So, Orochi, very ugly. He is a driven cerebral. And he is a very, did I say ugly, but very good unit for a free-to-play unit. He's going to be a strength unit, but I don't think the Colosseum to beat him is going to be strength. I think he's going to change from a strength type to a quick type in the Colosseum, and we're going to be able to use dex units to bum him, but that sprite is freaking amazing. We're still loading in, by the way, guys, which is absolutely absurd. Oh, we actually got in there. Right, very quickly, guys, I'm going to show you guys the PvP and how many Rayleighs we have in PvP right now. So, I'm also using Rayleigh because I think he's like the best legend in PvP right now. Right, rank 1, Rayleigh. Rank 3, Rayleigh. Rank 5, Rayleigh. Oh, there's no Rayleigh on that team on 19th place, but back to 20th, we've got Rayleigh. 21st, Rayleigh. 22nd, that's Snafkin, Rayleigh. 23rd, Rayleigh. 24th, no Rayleigh, unfortunately. 25th and 26th, 27th, 28th, all Rayleighs. 30th, Rayleigh. 32nd, Rayleigh. Do you guys see what I'm saying here? Rayleigh again, Rayleigh again, Rayleigh again, Rayleigh again, Rayleigh again. Oh, there's another one, and there's another one. And there's another one, and another one, there's another one, there's another one. Oh, there's another one again. There's another one there, there's another one there. No Rayleighs here. Oh, there's a Rayleigh again. Yoshi's crew. We found Yoshi-san, guys. That says Yoshi no Ichimi, so that's Yoshi's crew. We got a Rayleigh there, we got a Rayleigh there. No Rayleigh here, though. Oh, we got another Rayleigh. No Rayleigh again, no Rayleigh again. We've got Hyde, who's on my friends list at 69th place. AA Hyde, I see you there. Rayleigh again. So yes, guys, Rayleigh is freaking OP. I'm assuming those people just haven't invested into their Rayleigh. Otherwise, there's literally no reason to run him, other than people will probably not attack you because they see that Rayleigh. Now, let's move on to Orochi. Sorry for that delay, guys. 2 minutes to load into the game. That's not acceptable by 2020 standards. 2 minutes you might think is not a lot, guys, but when you open the game multiple times a day and it's throughout the course of the year, how many hours are you wasting on just loading time for One Piece Treasure Cruise? You hate to see it. But this Orochi is very, very ugly. I don't know how many times I gotta say this, but he's very, very ugly. The sprite is actually amazing. The sprite is amazing. His captain ability is not amazing. Strength characters attack 2.75 times, reduce 10% incoming dex damage. However, his special is godly. Now, the meme here, guys, is Orochi obviously has 8 heads. So, the special has 8 things. It literally does 8 things. So, 1, will cut the HP of the crew by 80%, your own crew. So, this is really, really, really good for V2 6+ Rayleigh to get the HP threshold. Very, very, very good. Reduce 8 turns of bind. Reduce 8 turns of paralysis. Completely removes attack up. So, this is 4. Enrage. And end of turn healing. And end of turn damage on enemies. And for 1 turn, boosts attack of driven, cerebral, and powerhouse characters by 2 times. He does 8 different things in his kit, which is freaking insane. And it's 80% HP cut to yourself. So obviously going with the theme of 8. Reduce 8 turns of bind and paralysis, which is an absurd amount. Completely removes, guys. This is 99 plus turns. Removal of attack up, enrage, end of turn healing, and end of turn damage on enemies. That is so completely removes it. The same way Vivi or Rebecca violates damage reduction and defense up, completely removes those buffs from the enemy. You love to see it. And for 1 turn, on top of that, boosts attack of driven, cerebral, and powerhouse characters by 2 times. And we all know, cerebrals, mwah, powerhouse, smaller, mwah. Driven is a bit of a meme, but that's kind of mad. That's kind of mad. Sailor ability is plus 30 stats to driven, cerebral, powerhouse characters, and he will treat all color orbs as beneficial for himself. He's got a range and critical hit, and his support is also 5% incoming dex damage reduction, which is actually pretty good, and 5% HP support to characters. He does not have any PvP abilities, but yes, guys, Orochi is one of the best free-to-play units we have ever seen. And my god, he is ugly. But this Jinbe, really good PvP unit, top 10, definitely a top 10 PvP unit. But everything else is Omega LOL. So I think Japan is trying to shift off a lot of dead legends into PvP. But this is 6+ Dex Jinbe, Strength Coliseum Orochi, and again, guys, the sugo-fest that is incoming on Japan for 170 gems guarantees you an already super evolved V2 Rayleigh. If you want to take PvP seriously, that's not bad at all, because that Rayleigh is also a very good non-PvP unit, very good support, very good sub, very good captain. If you do limit break plus him, even if you don't limit break plus him, he's still a decent captain. And in PvP, he's a top 3 unit. Top 3 unit, not even top 3 legend, just overall top 3 unit. And that's saying something. So yes, thank you guys so much for watching. And have a wonderful, wonderful day. I really do think I'm going to have to elaborate more on PvP, because so many people are still confused. But yeah, that PvP video will be coming soon. I will also be on the GGP podcast tomorrow. Good, great, perfect podcast. So do check out their channel. It's a podcast featuring a bunch of people, including Captain Puppy, Toadski, Joba, Nightmare, and Kobe. And Dilba, I think, are the main 6, although some of them might not be there tomorrow, depending on work and schedules like that. I hope everyone's there tomorrow. I don't really know what's going on, but I will be on that podcast, and hopefully there will be some good memes flying, and hopefully my sleeping pattern will be fixed. It's been destroyed by Bleach Brave Souls. I also have to upload all my Bleach Brave Souls pulls. That's going to be one big video for those of you guys who do enjoy Bleach Brave Souls. I will have my once a year or once every 6 months video on Bleach Brave Souls uploaded soon as well. Lots of videos to come, guys. I hope you have enjoyed this video and have a wonderful, wonderful day. This Jinbe is a bit of a meme, but he's a low-key PvP god. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.